If you want to hear, you have to come back here. Don't know the slide tune. Slide's an interesting thing. When I was a kid, I was born and raised in Claymont, Delaware. I'm Claymontonian. Another one just walked in. Anyway. I just got a look. We got a couple of Claymontonians here tonight. Anyway. We were pretty close to Philly. I remember a kid telling me, I was listening to Jeff Beck who played with the Yardbirds back then. And he was getting a very specific sound, which come to be known as the slide sound. And I wondered how he got that sound. A friend of mine says, he wears a ring. He uses a ring to get that sound. So I went down to the local jewelry store, which I think was Wilmington Dry Goods. Anyway, and I looked at rings, and the only thing you could get was like wide enough to go on a string of guitar was a wedding band, a male's wedding band. And it still, it didn't seem to work right, because I pulled one out of the thing. Those days you could look at stuff and pull them out. And I had my guitar, so I got my guitar, I came back in, I pulled it out, and went, I was trying to get some kind of sound out of this thing, And the guy comes over and gives me hell for playing slide with his wedding ring. I said, so I'd say, I'm telling that damn story again. So anyway, he said, well, how much does it cost? I'll buy the thing. He said, well, it's like $90. Well, $90 back then was like $8 million now. I said, $90? You gotta be kidding me. I still can't make the thing work. He said, stop doing that. I said, why? I said, what is it? What do you think it is, gold or something? He goes, yeah, it's gold. I go, oh, I was a dumb kid. I told you that before, right? So I went down to Levy's, which was a pawn shop. They must have some cheap imitation wedding rings there that maybe they were gold and maybe they were something else. I don't know. Maybe they were painted gold. But they only wanted like $20 or something for that. So I figured I could go $20 and I bought the thing. I could never make it work. It was years and years and years later I went to see a band called Woody's Truck Stop in Philadelphia. A guy named Todd Runyon used to play in the band. And he was using a slide. And I said, man, that ain't a ring. That's a tube, So I talked to him for a while, and he said, oh, yeah, man, just get a piece of copper and cut it off, and stick it on your finger, and that's all you got to do. That's it. You're golden. So I tried that, and I went home. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning when I got home. Of course, I still live with my mom and dad. I think it was like 17. And I got in my room, and I broke my guitar out, and I had to try this thing out. I did some stuff sound like that. My father absolutely out of his mind. He came in and said, "What? I gotta go to work at 6. What are you, crazy? It's 3 o'clock in the morning." Needless to say, I never did figure out how to use the damn thing until I met a guy named Jerry Ricks, who showed me how to work it, how to make it actually work. He was a great Delta blues player out of Philadelphia. This was like it's not like a blues invention. So we're going to use it one more time for this tune. My favorite blues song goes like this. You said you was hurting, almost lost your mind. The man you love, he hurt you all the time. But when things go wrong, so wrong with you, Lord, it hurt me too. Now you love him more when you should love him less. Lord, I sneak up behind him. You don't wanna take his mess. But when things go wrong, so wrong with you, Lord, it hurt me too. He love another woman. Lord, I love you. But you love him. Lord, just stick to him like glue. But when things go wrong, so wrong with you, Lord, it hurt me too. Now you better leave him. We better put you down. Hey, I won't stand, Lord, to see you push around. But when things go wrong, so wrong with you, Lord, it hurt me too. Thank you, the great Elmer James.